Hello dear student. Today I am going to repeat and recap the HTML chapter, that is chapter number 4. I will again recap about HTML and all the topics of HTML. So this is a revision class on HTML. Full form of HTML is Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is a high level programming language. HTML is used to arrange and organize rich data and information, various type of data and information on a web page or hypertext document, and thus is used to display information on the web page. HTML is used to create hypertext document or web page that will be displayed on the internet. HTML uses many tags to organize and arrange multiple information on the web page. HTML uses two types of tags, container tag and empty tag. What is container tag? A container tag is such type of tag which is having a starting tag and an ending tag, and the tag which contains some information, some data in between starting and ending tag. This type of tag is called container tag. In case of container tag, there will be one starting tag and ending tag will start with a front slash. Container tags are many in HTML, like HTML tag, body tag, head tag, title tag, bold tag, italic tag, then list tag like li, ul tag, then table, within table we can use th tag, td tag. So many tags are there. Those are container tag. Apart from container tag, there is empty tag or empty element. Empty tag or empty element is such kind of tag which is having only the starting tag, no ending tag. Empty tag or empty element is used to give some specific activity within the HTML page or web page or hypertext document. Empty tags are break tag or beard tag, then horizontal line tag or hr tag, image tag. These are all popular and frequently used empty tag or empty element. In one HTML document, we have two parts. I am talking about the HTML document. HTML document is the basic format to create a very primary level and basic web page or hypertext document. In case of one HTML document, there are two parts. One is head part, one is body part. In the head part, we start with HTML starting tag, then head tag will be opened, then title tag will be opened. We will write the title of the web page, that will be like www.google.com or www.scms.com, like this. This will be treated as title of the web page. That will be displayed on the tab of the web page. Now, or address bar of the web page. Now that will be given within the title tag, and after the title tag will be ended. After that, we can mention and we can give many headings within the head part of HTML document. In case of heading, we can give multiple heading. In case of multiple heading, we can mention and specify multiple heading size. Heading sizes differs from H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6 tag. H1 is the highest size of heading size, H6 is the lowest of heading size. Like this, we can specify the size of heading, and H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, these all are heading tags, heading size tag, and these all are container tag. Apart from that, we can use bold tag and underline tag, italic tag for the data which will be treated as heading within the head tag. After completion of the heading, we can end the head part by giving the ending head tag. Then the head part of HTML document will be completed. After that, we can start the body of HTML document with body tag. After body tag, we can write text with always heading size. Heading size can be used also to mention the size of any type of line, sentence, paragraph or data displayed on the HTML page. Apart from that, we can also use font tag. Font tag is a very important tag in HTML. In font tag, we can use font color, font size, font face, font style, many attributes within the font tag to format the text that will be displayed on the HTML page. We will write less than symbol font, this word we will write, then we can specify font size equal to 4, font color equal to red, font face equal to Calibri. Then after that, we will give the greater than symbol, and then we will write the entire sentence or entire paragraph after that. When the sentence or paragraph is finished, we will give the ending font tag. We will give less than symbol, front slash, font, this word, then greater than symbol. That means ending tag of the font. Then that entire sentence or entire paragraph will be formatted according to the specified attribute mentioned in the font tag. So font tag, I hope that all of you will use frequently and see the effect on the text. Apart from that, we can create list. About the list, I will tell you. There are two types of list, that is ordered list and unordered list, that can be added within the body of the HTML document. Apart from list, you can create table by giving the table tag and caption tag for naming the table. Apart from that, when you are creating the table, you can use th tag, td tag, tr tag within the table tag. That means you can add a table within the body part of HTML document. Apart from that, you can add images. Not only one image, many images you can add within the body part of HTML document. And remember, img is the tag which is used to create and which is used to set and import one already existing image. So like this way, we can add ordered list, unordered list, table, images, many sentences or paragraphs within the body part of HTML document. Apart from this, we can create hyperlink within the body part of HTML document. When the HTML body part will be completed and when you sense that your web page is already done, you can give the ending tag of body tag, and then you can give the ending tag of HTML tag, and then your entire HTML document will be finished up. Remember this, after writing the HTML program or HTML document, you need to save the file with a particular name .html, because the file name should have the extension .html. Then it will be treated as web page. And when you are saving some HTML file, like say picture my first web page.html, then you will see that the icon is created along with the symbol of your web browser. That means the web page you have created and saved with .html extension, that web page will be saved with your web browser icon. And when you will click the saved HTML file, then you will see the saved HTML file will be opening as a web page in your web browser. So this you will remember. There are many text editor to write HTML program like Notepad, WordPad, MS Word, and many more. Dreamweaver is also a very good customized software where you can create your own web page by using HTML. Macromedia Dreamweaver, so that is also a very good software, third party software or vendor software. You can get it in internet and you can install it. So this is the very basic revision class of HTML. In the next class onwards, I will tell you about images, ordered list, unordered list, hyperlinks, tables, etc. So this much for today. Thank you all the students.